Okay, a lot of great news just came out. I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible, but first of all, Union Fragment Jordan 1s are coming way sooner than expected. Not only that, but I have all the stock numbers for all three colorways. This isn't from my source. This is from a public source. I think it was Over Under, and I do believe these are going to be accurate. I'll confirm as we get closer, but they seem pretty reasonable right now, so we'll get into that shortly. First, though, it looks like we're getting another bin, and we have the stock numbers for these two, and they're just absolutely ridiculous. This is the bin Jordan 3, and before the retail turns you off from these, just trust me, you're going to want to buy these anyway once you see the stock numbers. Obviously, when it comes to any bin Jordan, they're always going to have a lot of demand from collectors because of the premium quality, because of the premium craftsmanship. So bin Jordans are always going to be taken serious. This pair is going to be no different. Unfortunately, the retail is a whopping $350. It's kind of typical when it comes to a bin Jordan, but this is definitely the highest we've seen. But the stock on these is going to be 2,300 pairs. I know, it's absolutely insane how low it is. So even though the retail is so high, these are still going to be reselling for a profit too. And obviously, if you want them for the collection, they'll be a great addition. Some more good news. One of your favorite Jordan 4s, maybe your favorite non-classic Jordan 4, at least it's definitely mine, the Toro Bravo Jordan 4 is coming back. We've talked about these before, but there is not only some great news I have for the stock numbers on these, but a confirmed release date too. These are now confirmed to be dropping on May 2nd, and apparently stock is going to be very high on these. So if you want a personal pair, it shouldn't be too hard to cop them. You should be able to get them for the low retail of just $215, and I'm stoked for these. This was actually my first ever Jordan retro, so being able to get these again is huge. We also just got news that the Jordan 11 University Blue is going to be coming back on April 18th for $190. While I don't expect these to resell, this is just a really nice colorway that I'm excited to get my hands on too. We also got the Jordan 3 Orange Citrus dropping on April 23rd for $205. This is going to be coming in women's size though. I'm really not crazy about these. Let me know what you think though. Then we also saw that the Jordan 5 White Metallic is going to be dropping on May 23rd for $215. Don't expect these to perform like the black metallic Jordan 5s did. These are probably going to end up just being personals, and honestly I'm not too excited about these, but let me know how you feel. And finally, before we get into Union Fragment, this is just such a crazy sneaker, we got to talk about this. The Kirkland signature Nike SB Dunk Low is going to be dropping pretty soon, sometime during holiday season, so within the next 2 or 3 months or so, for $135, and I'm pretty sure these are going to be released through Costco too, and so that would mean some kind of an in-store release and an online release. Yes, we do monitor Costco inside of the Endurance Discord, primarily for Pokemon products, but we're going to be monitoring for this too, and we also often have queue bypasses for Costco, so yeah, we're well prepared for this release. But if you haven't already, make sure you get into Pokemon reselling. There has been so many very profitable releases lately. I'll link my YouTube channel for Pokemon at the end of this video. This way you can check it out if you want to get started. Endurance is by far the most competitive group when it comes to Pokemon. We have exploits that no other groups have because of our in-house dev team, so I'd really suggest you join if you're looking for a way to make some extra side income outside of just sneaker reselling. But anyway, yeah, these should be dropping via Costco, and maybe the in-store release might have something to do with hot dogs. We'll see though. I don't have too much info, but I do think that these might end up being profitable just because I think they're supposed to be pretty limited. Now, so when it comes to these Fragment Jordan 1s, there's going to be 3 colorways, but some bad news. Unfortunately, one of the colorways, the white and black pair, is going to be Japan exclusive, so you're not going to be able to get that outside of Japan, and let alone the stock on them was the lowest, extremely low at just 4,700 pairs. When it comes to the other pairs, it's a little bit better. We have the neutral gray pair at 15,000 pairs, so it's still very, very limited. Even more limited than the Tokyo Jordan 5s, which are coming in just a couple days. Don't forget to go for those. But then we have the top 3 Jordan 1 Union Fragment dropping with 44,000 pairs, which is definitely a decent number. It's a lot less stock than the prior Union we just saw, but 44,000 does mean you'll have a decent manual shot at these, regardless of what method they use to release these. So yeah, this is a big drop to look forward to, and it's way sooner than we expected. It's going to be dropping in February. Initially, we just knew this was going to be sometime in spring and summer, but yeah, as soon as February, we're going to see the drops, at least for the top 3 Jordan 1 and potentially for the other 2 as well, so good luck.